hundreds of dogs were found abandoned on the streets of Hull. Thankfully, there are rescue centres in the area that are willing to take the dogs in to give them a second chance. Welcome to the life of rescue dogs. Today we are visiting Carr House Rescue Centre in Hull, a place that specialises in rescuing stray dogs that are abandoned or lost on the streets. Established in 1994, the family-run kennels have taken in and cared for abandoned dogs, providing a safe haven for them regardless of their breed. Whilst in their care, all dogs receive the very best in medical care, attention and TLC. All dogs are kept in separate cages. If the weather is okay, then the dogs are able to run around in large cages outside. If it is cold, then the dogs stay in cages inside where they are warm and they can lay in their beds. One dog that was rescued is Star, a 3-year-old lurcher that arrived at the rescue centre on the 16th of February 2018. She isn't good with other dogs, meaning that people at the rescue centre will ensure that she is not rehomed with other dogs. They will also ensure that she is given to a family with no children under 10 so that she can be given the best chance of rehoming. She is microchipped and will be spayed before her new family takes her home. Another dog that was rescued is Arlo. He is a large male crossbreed who is only 18 months old. He was sadly handed in as a stray by his owner to Hull City Council. He arrived at Carr House on the 2nd of February 2018 and still has yet to be adopted. If he finds his forever home, he will be microchipped and castrated beforehand. There are many other dogs in their care who need adopting. We spoke to someone who recently adopted a dog to see how they feel after giving a rescue dog their new home.
It makes me feel very uplifted, the fact that you actually helped an animal which should otherwise be left in the kennels and be left homeless, and to give the dog it's the life it really needs.
Giving a rescue dog a new home is a very rewarding experience for most people. Carr House rehomed 1,069 dogs between 2012 and 2016, giving the same number of families the same uplifting experience as Gary. As well as being a positive experience for the people adopting the dogs, it also has a positive effect on the volunteers who care for the dogs. We spoke to a volunteer at Carr House to see how she feels when dogs leave with new families. What is your favourite thing about rehoming dogs?
It's really nice to see them when they come in. Obviously they stay with us for quite a while, some of them, and especially the dogs when they're coming in a bit of a state. It's nice to see them when they leave, when they're back up to full health, and they're not frightened of people anymore, things like that. When you see them leaving the door with the new family, and they're just wagging the tail and they're excited to see them and they're happy to go. It's always nice to see them come back as well, just a little visit to see how they're getting on, that's always nice.
Some people may be reluctant to adopt a dog when they see it barking in its cage and signs that the dog may bite. However, when they're out of their cage or settling into a new home that is good for them, it's unlikely that any aggression will be seen.
At first there was a few little problems, just getting used to each other, but now she's settled in fine, she's just part of the family, it's always been here.
Carr House encourages people who are considering adopting and have seen a dog on the website to visit the centre and meet the dog and spend some time with it to get a better idea of its temperament and see how compatible you are with the dog. They also encourage you to take their dogs for a walk on the field behind the centre, as many dogs are stressed in cages and do not get to give their best first impression when you meet them. To adopt a dog from Carr House there is a small cost of £95, which includes neutering, a vaccination voucher and microchipping. This is cheaper than most breeders and also helps out the rescue centre, allowing them to help more dogs. You are able to choose from all of the dogs in the centre that haven't already been reserved if they are right for your family. However, if you can't find the right dog for you, then you can always come back at a later date, as there are always new dogs being brought into the centre who need your help. At the time of filming there were 7 dogs in the care of Carr House. Arlo, who is a large crossbreed, Barney, who is a cross Staffy breed, Jeff, who is an American Bulldog crossbreed, Dexter, who is a Staffy, Star, who is a small lurcher, Buzz, who is a German Shepherd and a dog with different coloured eyes who was new and hadn't yet had his details updated. all needing a new forever home. If you are unable to give a rescue dog a new home, there are other ways you can help out. Things such as donating money and other things, signing up to walk the dogs regularly, or volunteering in other ways. What sort of things can be donated?
Toys, blankets, towels, food of all different sorts, leads, collars, anything sort of dog related that you can think of really would come in handy.
We asked Sarah if she had ever helped a dog rescue centre out in any way.
I've not helped out, but I have in the past and do donate food to local rescue centres. We are looking at donating some blankets and things as well because they're needed as well as food.
We also asked if she would ever consider adopting a dog if she had the chance.
Yes, I would. Yeah, I would. I think it's a good thing to do. Dogs that have been abused or badly treated or just basically homeless, to give them that home where they've got security, a nice living home, food, warmth, is a really good idea, and I think more people should do it.
My dog Smudge is a rescue dog. She is a 10-year-old Sprocker Spaniel who was abandoned as a puppy with her brothers and sisters because their original owner moved home and didn't want to take them with him. We adopted her at 16 weeks old from a different rescue centre in Hull, and 10 years on our family couldn't imagine life without her. At first there were a few problems where she would chew on door frames, and once she even managed to accidentally turn a tap on and flood the kitchen. But after a few months she had fully settled in, we had gotten used to each other and learned from each other. She is now incredibly spoiled and living a very happy life where she gets walked daily, fed well, gets lots of cuddles and naps all day. Rescuing Smudge was one of the best decisions we ever made. Like many children, I wanted a dog for years when I was little, and when we finally got Smudge, it was the best feeling ever, and even now that I am older, she is my best friend and we both love each other very much. Unfortunately, many dogs do not get the chance to be rescued like Smudge, which is why rescue centres like Carr House need more people to understand the work that they do and for people to consider adopting a rescue dog rather than buying from a breeder. On average, someone calls the RSPCA's 24-hour animal cruelty line every 30 seconds in the UK due to animals being abused or abandoned, and not all of them get a second chance at life even though they did not deserve to be treated how they were in the past. So please, consider adopting a rescue dog.